Hi guys, this is Ratchet Straw, and we are playing Criminal Case Conspiracy, and we are going to the last case in Old Town, and we need to stop a massacre. The truth hurts, and well, somebody got to Steven before we did, and killed him also. I guess nobody praised you. Not anybody praised you for being the enlightened one, so somebody had to take action, huh? Katria, when we first heard of the entire truth, I dismissed them as a bunch of weirdos. After all, we are talking about a cult that worships a satellite that fell in the forest like it's some kind of divine messenger. It didn't take us long to figure out their leader, Steven Crow, is actually after his cult members' money. Except now, thanks to Gabriel infiltrating the cult, we also know Crow intends for everyone to commit mass suicide in 2 days. Katria, we need to step in and stop Steven Crow now. Indeed, Gabriel just sent the message. The Higher Truth has a booth in the Old Town's annual New Age fair, and Steven Crow himself is there. They probably intend to recruit a few more people before what they call the release. There's not a second to lose, Katria. We need to go to the fair. New Age fair. So I'm supposed to expect more of the cults of some kind. And what's that word? Sects. And Scientologists. Scientology, right? Maybe. And who got to you, dude? Before we did. Oh god, now I noticed this. So somebody put 2 sticks with Higher Truth logo into his eyes. Who would do that? Well, I hope even though Steven is dead, we can stop the massacre. Oh my goodness! Yeah, that's Steven, but he's dead. And judging from the way he's been stabbed through the eyes with his own earrings, this was definitely not suicide. He's been murdered. So much for arresting him for inciting his followers to commit mass suicide. Someone got to him before we could. What's going to happen with the release now? You're right, our priority is to make sure the cult doesn't go ahead with it. We talked to Gabriel about all this. We could also use some clues. Hopefully that cardboard box will contain one. Let's dig in. Katria, we thought arresting Steven Crow will finally give us the answers we seek about the cult, but now we'll have to find answers through solving his murder. Let's get to work. Oh, Gabriel is on our suspect list. Well, alright then. Let's now see what happened to Steven. Katria, I see quite a few crimes against fashion when I was a model, but I've never seen someone use earrings as a murder weapon before. I still can't believe anyone would do that. That's so brutal. Brutal and effective. The earrings pierced Steven's brain, killing him instantly. However, bruising on the forehead also shows you could for some dude Steven by hitting him over the head, probably with something blunt and heavy. Duly noted, we'll keep an eye out for a blunt, heavy object. Did you find anything else? Yes, there were traces of powdered sugar and cake-like crumbs on the murder weapon. It seems that your killer is a fan of powdered sugar donuts. I'm surprised their murderous rage left them any appetite. Anyway, the killer better chomp down on those donuts while they can. They won't get any in prison. Ah, okay. You eat donuts. As far as I know, only cops eat donuts. Well, it doesn't have to be. Let's search through the box before talking to Gabriel. And it's a bracelet. Katria, there was a bloody bracelet in that cardboard box. We need to get this to the lab stat. Was Steven wearing any kind of bracelet? We didn't see that, so... Okay, 3 hours for this. Let's now talk to Gabriel. Katria, what's going on? Why did you call me to the office? Doesn't blow my cover with the Higher Truth. Your cover doesn't matter anymore. Steven Crow was murdered at the New Age fair. What? Steven Crow's been murdered? That confirms that you didn't know. No, I wasn't at the fair. I was at the cult headquarters trying to convince people to leave before the release. Speaking of that, how are people reacting to the idea of committing suicide? Was anyone violent? No, really, no. Most people were surprisingly okay with the idea, which shows how much Steven's nonsense got to them. How about Steven's second in command, Grayson Rosewater? We need to talk to him. I haven't seen him all day. He often leaves on cult business. Nobody knows where he goes. Katrina, I need to get back there and let everyone know about Stevie's murder. Make sure the plans for the release are put on hold. Can you give me a head start? I like to try to keep my cover for as long as I can. It's easy for the cult members to trust me if they think I'm still one of them. Alright, you go ahead. Katrina and I will take a look outside the headquarters for now. Okay, stay in the cover. And try to convince other higher troop members that they don't commit suicide. We don't want that to happen. Okay, what do we have here? Something broken here. There's also a badge. Now I know on what did you spend the money you were getting from your members on this building. That and probably something else. So this is the Higher Truth's headquarters. The place looks so peaceful, it's hard to imagine people were preparing to commit mass suicide inside those walls. Katrina, I see you found a bunch of chunks of wood. This could be helpful, I guess. We'll know for sure once you piece it together. And that's a badge for entrance to the UH fair. This could give us a new suspect. Let's look this woman up in the database, okay? Alright, let's first restore this. Okay, the Higher Truth logo, and there's something written on it, but we can't see it, and I'm gonna have to do something for it. Is that a wooden carving of the Higher Truth logo? It looks handmade. Good eye, whoever made this called their name on the sculpture, but the bottom is broken off. Time to put your deciphering skills to the desk, yeah. Let's see who made this. And let's identify this woman. Damn it. No, come on. I don't know who she is. You identified Meiko Kato. Kato says, but according to the database, the woman on that badge is certain Meiko Kato. It says here she is the mother of Haruki Kato. He's the boy who killed his best friend because he wanted money for the Higher Truth. That's why the last name sounded familiar. So his mother went to the Higher Truth's headquarters. I agree. We better bring Mrs. Kato in. She's probably also a member of the Higher Truth. Maybe. If our son was, why not her? Alright, let's now see who made this wooden thing. Sister Sky. I think I know who we are going to get as a suspect. I remember one of our suspects in the first few cases of this district was called Skylar. And we know she is a member of the Higher Truth. So this wooden coin was made by a certain Sister Sky. Do we know any cult member named Sky, Katria? You're right, Sky could be short for Skylar, as in Skylar Sage. You matter when you investigate the murder of that archaeologist. Told ya. This could be the occasion to see firsthand how the cult is reacting to their leader's death. Let's talk to Miss Sage. Yeah. Alright, first let's go talk to Mako. Miss Scotto, we know you went to the New Age Fair and the headquarters of the Higher Truth. What are you hoping to do at these places? Do you mind if I smoke? These closed cigarettes are the only thing that keep me up these days. No, you can't smoke in here. This is a non-smoking area, Miss Scotto. Please, tell us about your visit to the Higher Truth. Oh, that was such a waste of time. I wanted to try and understand what my son had seen in this cult. I've been visiting him in jail every day since he was arrested. I talk and talk to him, but I still do not understand what drove him to kill his best friend. Did you visit to the cult help in any way? Did you talk to the leader, Stephen Crow? I saw him at the fair, but everything he said sounded like nonsense to me. As I said, it was a waste of time. Why are you asking me all this? Because Stephen Crow was murdered. Murdered? Well, I do not mean to sound callous, but maybe at least these beings no other mother would have to go through what I've gone through. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to Skylar. Welcome, friends. Have you finally decided to join the Higher Truth? No. Fuck you. No, Miss Sage. And I doubt anyone else will join again. Stephen Crow has been killed. Killed! Our fearless leader is gone already? Oh, what does that mean for the rest of us? Will the release still happen? Was he the only one found worthy? Somebody got to him. He didn't kill himself. Miss Sage, did you hear me? Stephen Crow didn't take his own life. He was murdered. The Higher Truth works in mysterious ways. But I need to go. I must warn the others. Our leader is gone. Well, Katia, I don't know what I'd been expecting. We're done here. Let's go. We're not gonna get anything out of her. Let's check out this bloody bracelet. Katria, the blood on the bracelet you sent me was indeed the victim's. But in addition to the blood splatter, I also found fluid from the victim's eyes. This proves that the killer was wearing the bracelet at the time of the murder. Evidently, they're not wearing it anymore. Any chance this bracelet tells us something else about them? Well, without Gabriel here to help me, this took a bit longer, but I managed to figure out these bracelets are worn by people who meditate. They use it either to count mantra repetitions or breaths, which means that your killer meditates. So I have a meditating killer. Looks like they premeditate too. Meditation. That could be somebody from the Higher Truth. Wow, Katia, we started off praying to arrest Stephen Crow to prevent the cult's planned suicide. And we end up investigating Stephen's murder instead. Understandably, Skylar Sage is in this state. The loss of her enlightened leader has deeply shaken her. Meanwhile, Meiko Kato understandably had no tears to shed for the cult leader because of what they did to her son. At least Gabriel was nowhere near our crime scene. He was busy trying to convince the cult members to leave before the release. Speaking of Gabriel, Katria, he's on hold for you. Gabriel, is everything alright? Katria, you need to get back to the headquarters. Grayson Rosewater has returned. Oh, we gotta have a chat with him now. He better tell us everything he knows. Alright, we're gonna start here. We're gonna continue playing chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!